We are live, fighting out of the green shed. Big Glen against, who are we against? The Fudders. The Fudders in the fields. Welcome guys, this is my channel, Big Glen. My name's Glenn. I've already done one live video today, but that's not enough. I've done a video, it was 45 minutes long, and I thought, no, I feel dirty. There should be a 1 in front of that 45 minutes. And a Big Glen live stream chat under an hour? Are you kidding me? So here we are again. I thought, why not? The actual truth is, I thought I had something planned. I got let down. I thought, do you know what? It's either sit downstairs on my own and watch TV, or come and do another video with Team Big Glen. And BBL actually said that he would like me to do another live video, so I thought, why not? Frederick's already in the house. Yo, yo, yo. He was straight in there. Fred, you're like, pow, fast again. You've been a bit quieter though recently, Fred. What's up? What's been going on in the world of Frederick? BBL's already in there. Team Big Glen. Team Big Glen. Boom. What are we going to talk about today, guys? Well, obviously, I've already talked about the topic I wanted to talk about earlier. So really, this show's for you. So if you want to ask me anything, and it doesn't have to be crypto. If anyone says, oh, this isn't crypto talk, I'm leaving. Sod 'em. Let them go. Ask me anything you want. As long as I don't involve me giving my account number and sort code, I'm pretty much game. Now, the first question is going to be, Glenn, what's your account number and sort code? So we were just watching JMS Vlogs. He was doing a video, Friday crypto chill stream. It's good to see him actually really embrace doing the live streams. I remember watching, I think it was either the first or second live stream he done, the chill session, and he come across very sort of like wooden, and I felt the same. I know exactly how he feels. It is very nerving, like talking live, because when you're recording a video just on your own, you don't care if you say loads, or if you take ages to think about what you want to say, think, oh, what am I trying to say here? And then you can just delete that section out and then just post the good bit. So you start to get comfortable, like, okay, right, you know, I can say whatever I want, I can fuck up, I can stop and have a drink, and I can just delete those bits out. When you're live, you're very aware, like, oh, I've got so many people watching me, and oh look, he's already joined us. Hey. Nice to see you, JMS. Your video cut out all of a sudden. I tried to say thanks for the live stream, but it just ended, just died. But I was just actually talking about you, so well done for joining. I was just saying that your how do I word it? Your confidence is really starting to shine through your live stream. So I remember when I watched your first couple, you seemed very sort of nervous and like a bit wooden, and you were being careful what to say. Now you're a bit more fluent. You're just like, yeah, pow, pow, pow. So it's good to see you growing, man, and you know, the confidence coming out in you. So I really like it. Keep it up. It's good to see your videos, and obviously you go more technical than I do. I'm a bit amateur compared to you, so I find it hard doing live streams and trying to read or talk at the same time. You're talking about mining pools and rigs and stuff like that, so I thought, God, I'd probably cock up all the time. He says, it's so weird. I always end up doing that. I thought it was the right time, but then it ends up being too early. Yeah, so what I tend to do now is when I want to end the video, and I do the same as you, I'll say to people, right, we're going to wrap it up here. And then they keep asking me questions, and I feel like I've got to answer them. And normally it doesn't really matter, because I can pretty much stay up as late as I want and keep talking. But normally I like to say, right, that's it, guys, see you later, goodbye, and just end it that way. You know, thanks for joining. And I always try and wrap it up with the same. Okay, guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget the subscribe button, because then I'm going into autopilot mode. I'm finishing it off. That's like me wrapping it all up. So I don't know. Maybe that's something to try. But it's very weird at first. And I do appreciate that. It's so weird. If obviously a lot of the guys say watching this video now, they might watch it and think, yeah, he's just being normal. But try and do a live stream either on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, or anything, and just watch your own face and watch your own reaction. It's just so weird. But like I say, your live stream, you're becoming more confident doing the live video content. I remember I asked you in one of your videos, I said, what do you prefer doing, pre-recorded videos or live streams? And you actually said to me, oh, I prefer doing the pre-recorded ones. But I don't know, recently all that pops up on my newsfeed is JMS live stream. So I think you're feeling more confident in your own skin and obviously controlling the chat. I can't control these guys though. These motherfuckers just say what they want and come along and put me down and take the piss out of me, don't you guys? Team Bit Glen, all a bit harsh, but it's all a bit of bants. Bantsville. BBL says, pump it, JMS vlogs. Ah, got it, thanks man. Oh, they're talking about acorns, the little mini FPGAs. It's a shame PJ isn't in the group chat. I know he loves talking about mining, and he was the one who first put me onto the FPGAs, and he was the one who recommended it to me. But from what I understand, the FPGAs, unlike the ASICs where you can just plug them in and go, it requires a bit more sort of programming knowledge. Is that right? That's not saying I'm interested in, to be honest. I can barely speak English, let alone learn another language. I used to do a little bit of programming. I actually had a PlayStation 2 or 3, I think they started doing it on. You could actually sit there and code your own games. And I used to sit there and practice that. And I actually made a little game. And it took me ages. I created an intro where like this image came down and then like characters popped up. And then the only colours I could use were like blue, yellow, red or something. I couldn't think. And then that was it really. Like once I started getting into the mechanics of how you move and stuff, it was way past my level. But I used to do that as a kid. And my mum used to say to me, what are you doing? And I used to program for ages. And I used to go, yeah, this is going to be the future. And she was like, shut up. You're an idiot. Yes, nowhere near as easy as mining with GPU or ASICs. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like I would want to say, I don't mind doing it a little bit, like installing an operating system, maybe downloading, I don't know, like the mining software, obviously a wallet. I feel confident doing that. And to be honest, I feel confident doing anything, as long as obviously people like you keep creating good content that shows me how to do things, and I can just copy what I see. But I remember getting so frustrated with any sort of programming. If you misspell something, you put a space, an incorrect character, it messes the whole fucking code up. I can't be arsed with all of that stuff. BBL says, like I said earlier, you should build a small GPU rig, like 1 or 2 GPUs, etc. or something. I'm with you there, BBL. I really am. I really am. I don't know how you feel about this, JMS. Do you get like, and this isn't a dig at BBL or anyone in particular, it's just obviously an observation. Do you get a lot of your viewers, obviously they're trying to offer you advice or tips, but obviously saying to you like, you should buy this, you should sell that, you should upgrade this, and you should buy, and you sort of start thinking like, where am I going to get all this money from? Like, how am I going to do this? Like, it just, and you know, I think things like, I don't like the lighting in this video, so I want to get a ring light. I need to finish off this shed. I want to get a decent, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the camera that's in this Mac is a bit blurry, and sometimes I'd like to get a decent webcam, like a proper like 1080p. I think this is only 720. A proper microphone, like a, you know, like, but although I think the sound's all right in here, But these are all things, 50 quid here, 80 quid there. Before you know it, you've spent £400 upgrading trying to make your live streams better. I've probably spent about, I spent 70, I reckon I've spent about 200. Oh no, plus the electrics were 250. So I've spent about 450 in here so far. I need to spend another 200. So it's like, you know, it's just really hard. Like, it's really hard, guys. I sort of like, I want to get this shed done. That's probably my main priority in terms of this YouTube channel, because I want it all finished, so it's a space that I can work in. I need to get a computer desk. I don't know if I can show you guys actually, but I'll see if I can take a picture. And this is my setup at the minute, and this is why I'm standing. I'd rather be sitting down, trust me. But let me see if I can get a picture, and I'll share it in the I've actually got my computer on a stand. It's actually a cabinet, and I've got the printer on the floor. I've got a bit of carpet on the floor so it wasn't hurting my feet when I was standing here for like an hour and a half doing a live stream. So here we go. That's my setup. There you go, look, just to prove it, there's my drink. So you can see here at the minute I've got building materials down here. I need to finish this insulation on this wall. So I want to get like a really nice computer desk that's sort of a bit lower than this. Although I quite like standing, actually. I've got quite used to standing in these live streams. It might get to a point where I set it up with a desk and chair, and I actually prefer standing. I'm more confident when I'm standing, and I feel like I've got more movement. I don't know. I used to do telesales at one point, and I was one of the only people. I had a headset. All the guys used to prefer the handheld things. I used to like ask for a headset, which was quite feminine back then, because you used to get the customer service girls have headsets. But I used to pull the wire, and I used to walk around. I was going, "Oh, Mr. Customer, what do you think? You know, blah blah blah. what do you mean you don't want to commit today? Blah blah." I don't know. Like I felt more confident standing and walking around. But anyway, that was a side note. Yeah, so I need to spend probably another, like I say, probably to get this finished plasterboarded, probably another £200 plus insulation stuff. So about £200, and then I want to get a green screen to go along this bar here. See this wooden bar? I want to get a green screen that goes obviously from the length of that shot there that you can see. So that way I can pull the green screen down and you won't actually see what's behind me. You'll just have whatever image I pick in the green screen, like a lot of other YouTubers do. But that's going to set me back 50 quid. The ring light's about 80 quid. The microphone that I was looking at spending about, I think it was 50 quid. And the webcam, I believe, was about 70. So again, you're talking like a good 600 to £1,000. Then once all that's done, and I feel like, yes, my YouTube videos look decent, then obviously you're starting to talk about spending 200-300 quid on obviously FPGAs and GPUs, and trying to set up a mining rig and doing some videos. I think that'd be really cool. Dog Lips, he's new. He says, "Hello all, nice to see you, Dog Lips. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're new." Yeah, I hear you, man. Oh, I got it. Thanks, man. You're doing great. Keep it up, bro. I don't know, JMS. I've said a couple of times actually. I've shown the guys my YouTube channel seems to have taken a knock, but I believe that's because of the envying and the hash flare thing. Maybe it's my content. I don't know, but whatever it is, I feel like I'm getting more confident in what I'm doing now in crypto, and I feel more confident doing these YouTube videos. I'm sort of getting into a routine now, sort of in the evenings doing it. So obviously, if I ever got into a really good routine, I could, like actually commit and say, right, live videos every day from 8 PM or whatever it is. Maybe that'll help. But my channel overall is declining, so that's not good. Let's go to my channel. I don't know if it shows you. Yeah, you can see here I've got 1,151 subscribers, which when I first started this channel, to me was such a large amount. But generally it's been in a decline. Every time I post a video, literally, honestly guys, every time I post a video, I wake up the next morning and I've lost lost 2 subscribers. So tomorrow morning I would imagine that's going to say 1149 subscribers. So thanks for the donation there. Keep up the good work, bro. That's nice of you, JMS. I feel bad I didn't donate on your one now. Damn it. Maybe the next one. Yeah, so the channel seems to be on a bit of a decline, which is a shame. But to me, I've always stated from the beginning, I would rather have a good 200 people, like good quality 200 people, like a community, rather than 20,000 scam people. You know, like people that just join you if you do a competition, or they're just commenting on your videos. Oh, have you tried Zakilla yet? And have you downloaded, what's the other one? Telegram token. I'd rather, you know, one comment on my video that is like, hey Glenn, have you thought about this, this and this, or tried that, rather than 10 comments of, I'll just show you what I mean. Because I haven't gone through and deleted comments. I don't even bother now. Soon as this video goes live, I'll get about, I'd say 5 to 10 comments, and they are all, I will show you, create a studio, community. Excellent news, Telegram just started. For those X's, get the Telegram token. Public ICO, Telegram. No BTC bargain. Oh, look, there we go. Someone's actually commented a decent comment. No BTC is far from a bargain at 5k. I will be a buyer when it is flat, much lower. Fair enough, James. He's looking for that real bargain. Token Odyssey, Zakilla, hey, Odyssey. So Odyssey seems to be the new one, guys. It for a while it was Telegram, then it was Zakilla, but now they're moved on. They've upgraded to Odyssey. Telegram, Odyssey, Telegram, cloud mining. All people, even noobs like me, know it's a scam. Thank you, Mina Zed, for saying that. Just so you know, I am a noob. I've only been in the space about 6-7 months, so I don't know if that constitutes a noob or if that means I'm a veteran. I don't know. I can't see your comment there. Oh yeah, here we go. BBL says, nah, it's because crypto is down. JMS, have you noticed your subscribers or viewers going down? I've noticed... I've been following Seth, actually, Seth Estrada, the guy that you done the video with today, and his channel's grown really fast, actually. He, I remember he reached out to me and said, do you want to do a video together? And at the time, I think I was on holiday. I didn't get back to him for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I replied back to him, and then he never got back to me after that. But the YouTube message things is pretty shit, to be fair. But his channel was about the same as mine. He had 1,000, I had 1,000, I think something like that. Now I think he's on like 3,000 or 4,000. So well done to him. There you go. He's got 3,400 subscribers. Again, he does lots of videos. If any of you are interested, I know BBL and PJ, they like mining videos. He does a lot of mining videos, same as JMS. There he is. It's me, Mario. Don't worry about it. It's just because crypto's down. Have you ever seen Jay Snipes' 4 channel? All of the comments on his videos are his subs saying, Jay Snipes, you are crack and you suck. JMS, yes, slowing down a lot for me now. Oh, well, I know that sounds really harsh, but that's sort of nice to hear because it's not just me. I thought, shit, it's something I've done. But I always knew, I said ages ago, and I said it to the guys several times. Obviously, I talked about Envy and the ICO, and I said a lot of people that have found my channel are from Envying. And if Envian do come out to be some sort of scam or not profitable, my channel's going to take a big knock. And it just, so I was right, because my channel was getting better and better and better, like more subscribers, more viewers, more people joining the Telegram group chat, like every day. And then soon as Envian obviously come out and said, oh no, it's, you know, the CEO scammed us out of our coins and all that, my channel's gone so yeah, and it could be a mixture, obviously, that crypto's going down. So yeah, it's a tough one. But I actually, and I've said this, I really enjoy doing these videos. And as long as you guys, if there's one person that says to me, Glenn, can you please do a live video today? Then I'll keep doing them, because it's either I talk to you or I don't talk to anyone. Like, my wife's upstairs asleep, the kids are asleep, none of my friends are into crypto, none of my family are into crypto. My brother-in-law Ian, he's an IT expert. He actually works at a college, and I was convincing him to set up like a GPU or an ASIC miner inside his work, because he has like a server room that's always at a cool temperature, and he'd get free electricity. So I said to him, like, oh, we should, you know, jump in on this Antminer S9. And at the time he was like, nah, I don't know, you know, I don't know. He didn't seem that interested. He's not a he's quite comfortable in life, and obviously for me to come along and say, yeah, try this risky thing, you know, and he was a bit like, no, I'm not too. But it's a shame, because I could have got free electricity. We agreed that he'd set up the miner and just monitor it. I would pay for it up front and get it delivered here, and he would basically get electricity for free. So I really wish that has come through now, because even though the Antminer S9s are not considered profitable at the moment, especially with the difficulty, with free electricity, I'm pretty sure they are. So, and I wouldn't even keep the money. I would just keep the Bitcoin. So I don't know. Maybe I should talk to him again about that, because obviously at the time I was talking to him about obviously the Antminer's S9s being worth like $3.5 grand, and obviously now they're, you know, you could pick them up for what are they on their website? 700? Is it 700? No, $900. I can't remember. Bitmain. Jeremy says, got one guy giving me crap about Hashflare. Yeah, I had a couple people messaging me saying, oh, you're just a scammer. You just do it for the referral links. You've got loads of referral links in your comment section, which is fair enough. You know, I think if you're willing to promote something and actually earn commission off something, when something goes wrong, it's only, I would say, fair that they voice their opinion to you. Obviously, being in a sales environment all my life, you know, if I sold a car and it went wrong, the person would come back and have a go at me. That's the sort of life that I've been used to. Even though I didn't make the car, I didn't drive it the way they drove it, I didn't go over the speed bump at 30 miles an hour, or whatever the issue was, obviously it's still, you're the guy that sold it to me, you're the guy that, you know, and that's, I've always dealt with that. But the only thing you can be is honest and say, look, you know, yeah, I did have a referral link in there, and you may have used it. I'm just really sorry. I'm sorry it's panned out. I've lost money. You know, like, if it was like I was, what's his name? What's fuckface's name? Crypto Nick, you know, like, he was earning obviously like thousands and thousands of dollars off people. Then yeah, I'd probably be worried. But I've lost money with Hashflare, same as anyone else watching this video or anyone that's ever joined in with Hashflare. They've lost money as well, and I got some referral links as well. So God knows how people feel that didn't get any, you know, don't obviously have the ability to use referral links or commission based. You know, they're going to be even worse. So know anyone in the military that lives on base? They get free electricity. Oh fuck. Yes, I do. Oh my god. I do, yeah. There's an army barracks in Colchester, and I've got friends and family there. And I remember them saying once, yeah, we don't get electricity bills. Fuck. Oh, BBL, you've just light bulb. Look, ready, look. Ding. Fuck. Why didn't I think of that? Hash flares on people's own risk. I lost half my Bitcoin on it, but that's how it is. I'm sorry to hear that, Fred. It's a shame. You come across as a really nice, genuine guy, and I hate to hear anyone who's lost money. Russell says, I almost invested in Hashflare months ago. Now, on the flip side of that, there was obviously there's, and this is what annoys me, and I don't know if they get it as well. I don't know if to call him out or not. I don't want to start a YouTube beef with someone, but there's several YouTubers that really, really pushed Hashflare, like really pushed it. Now, I done videos constantly saying to people, this is the profitability of Hashflare at the moment. This is the graph, let's have a look. And I was the first one to come out and say, well, I don't know if I was the first one, but I remember as soon as I checked the stats and I was like, I done videos and I said, right guys, Hashflare is not profitable at the moment. Do not invest in Hashflare. And that was ages ago, months and months ago, I said that. And I only reinvested when they did the 60 cent plus 40% plus the 20% discount thing. It was saying ridiculous. Like you got it for like 38 cent or something like that per 10 gigahash. I can't remember what the exact figures were, and that was the only time I jumped back in. And since then, I haven't done it because, and I've been saying to people, it's not profitable. And I did take the referral link off my. I feel like I'm justifying myself now, but you know, I'm just obviously throwing ideas around. Now all I have really is Coinbase, Kucoin, Binance. I hope one of them don't go under because that made me look even worse. And then my Telegram and my website, and then there's a donation. So pretty much nothing I can really earn commission on there apart from probably Coinbase. I think the whole time I've had that up there, I've probably had 3 maybe people. So I don't know. BBL says boom. JMS. I assume you're saying boom about the free electricity. Do you know what? I'm meeting up with the people tomorrow that live on the army estate. The first thing I'm going to ask them, this is me tomorrow morning. Oh, you're right, Smithy. Yeah. How much do you pay for your electricity again? Free? Can I set up some ASIC miners in your house? And that's going to go down. JMS says he's going as far as saying he will do a class action lawsuit. That's a bit extreme against me. That's well, firstly, good luck to him. All you've done is recommended something based on your experiences, which at the time was profitable, wasn't it? Crypto Cali says, when do the Hashflare contracts cancel? I actually asked that question to JMS just because I've been lazy and I haven't sat down and worked it out myself. But let's have a look. Let's sign into Hashflare. I actually titled this video, obviously, other topics, but nope, you guys want to go straight in for the nitty-gritty stuff. That's fair enough. I like it. I actually said in the Telegram group chat, which if you're not a part of, please join. Oh, and JMS, what's your you mentioned in your video about us talking about doing obviously like some sort of live video together. What's the best way to talk to you outside of these live chats? I know you've got a Telegram and an Instagram, but what's the best way to actually, you know, chat with you? Is it Twitter? I'd like to know. So this is the Hashflare account that I've got. Now, I will tell you, they started, let's look at the history. Let's go back. It's a shame there isn't an option. Oh, yeah, there is. Let's do the last. Let's do 100 records per page. Ah, sweet. Right, so the maintenance fee was more than the payout. Let's have a look. Since small there, small there, small. 129, 125, 124, 122, 126, 123, 1149. Right, so the last time that I actually was in the plus from receiving a payout from Hashflare, if I'm reading this right, I received 0.0122, and they actually deducted 0.01149. Makes you feel sick, doesn't it, when you say it like that? On the 10th of June this year, so 10th of June, we're now on the 30th of June, so that was actually 20 days ago. Since then, their maintenance fee has always been higher. That's higher, that's higher, that's higher. So since the well, really, you got to say, I suppose, from the 11th. From the 11th, based on my history, Hashflare contracts are going to come to an end if it's the 21 days tomorrow, which is sad. I wonder how they're going to play that. I wonder if they're going to extend it a little bit. I wonder if they're just going to cut everyone off, because from what I understand, that's their business model completely over, because they're not taking any new mining contracts on. And if they cut everyone else's off, then that's the end. So PJ says, what did I miss? PJ, we were all talking about, everyone's going, Glenn, where's PJ? Where's PJ? Where's PJ? I said, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck PJ's doing. He's obviously watching Love Island. He's having a cup of tea. Just leave the man alone. So we were talking about FPGAs. We were talking about ASIC miners, Hashflare. I said, where's PJ? He loves this shit. We went into JMS's live stream. We talked about mining there. Jeez. Dude, where is all this green coming from? Maybe talking about crypto. Against me. Right, so Crypto Cali, in answer to your question, I went off on a bit of a tangent there. When do Hashflare contracts cancel? If it's the 21 days, which I believe it is, I didn't read. I can't remember what I read in their terms and conditions last. I thought it was 14 days. Someone said it was 21. Someone said it was longer, but I think it's the 21. If that's the case, they haven't been profitable since the 10th of June. Today is the 30th of June, so 20 days ago. So that, in my estimates, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow the Hashflare contracts will get cancelled if they stick to their terms and conditions, which I'm sure they will, because obviously it's a contract. They'll probably be breaking the rules if they don't. I don't know how that works. Frederick says 10 days or so, maybe sooner. So Frederick actually seems to think it's actually longer than tomorrow. He thinks it's 10 days. BBL, JMS vlogs, that's shit. Dude's just looking for a payout. Fuck that. Crypto Cali says, my Ether and Zcash earnings are popping, but I lost about $200 in SHA and scripts. Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. It's bad times, really, I suppose, for miners, but so many people got on the bandwagon so quick that it has to come to an end at some point, doesn't it? It can't just keep getting like more and more and more and more, but yet still be profitable. So yeah, something has to give, and obviously in the last 20 days we've hit that. JMS says, at Alexander, is it BTC pumping like an altcoin right now? Oh, are you being serious? Woo! Jeez! Now, earlier on in my video, I actually said, oh, I'm going to try and swing trade. And I actually sold my Bitcoin at 6,180. And it went down to 5,820, I'm going to say. And that is when I bought back in earlier on today. And I said, didn't I? BBL backed me up. In my video earlier today, I said, I'm going to wait for Bitcoin to go back up to 6.2. But it's just literally shot up like a fucking erection first thing in the morning. So I don't know. What do you guys think? 5.5% that's just gone up. What's happened there? Everything's up. Jeez Louise. 10x is up 4x. Ethos up 20%. Oh, I've got some Ethos as well. Oh, boys. Boys. Not a lot, though. Literally, it was about $10 worth. Let's come out of that for now. Yeah, fuck, tide is rising. Almost $300 for 10 minutes. Check the price. BBL, what the fuck is going on? Raw. Oh, shit. Raw did say weeks ago, it's nice to see you again, Raw. You haven't commented for a little while, so it's good to see you. Raw said ages ago, Glenn, Bitcoin's, I think you said Bitcoin's going up. It would be in one of my videos because we talked about it. Bitcoin's going to go up, give it to the 29th of June. He did say that. He did. So well done, Raw. But what was the reason again? I can't remember why. And to be honest, I completely forgot about it. Check Trading View for better chart. I've never used Trading View. Trading View. Be helpful if I spell it right. Or maybe I have. Apparently I've clicked on it before. Launch chart. Skip. Land securities. What's all this? BTC. Bitcoin futures. Bitcoin Group SE. I don't understand what I'm doing here, so I'm going to click BTC to start with. No. Is this a pump and dump before the weekend? Right, I'm going to head back over to what I know. What do you guys think of the new Coinbase Pro? Obviously, it's just a rename, but they've changed the menu bars at the side here and some of the things displayed at the top. Yeah, against British pounds. Has that changed? Oof! Look at that. Let's go to the 1 minute. Jeez Louise. There is a lot of activity. What do you guys think just caused that? Like, did someone just pump in millions of pounds of Bitcoin, or is there a reason? Has some news article just come out about Bitcoin? Bitcoin, hell yeah! I already told you. You about PJ? Just so you know, that Telegram group chat is in the live video, so. Alexander, BTC USD, BBL is pump and dump before the weekend. Bitcoin futures ended. Oh, interesting. $7,000 coin buy. I've never actually witnessed a pump. That's like my first pump. Sorry, expired. 6244. Someone in my Discord group said 8250 end of this month. There's a rumour that it was a multi-million-dollar buy. Not financial advice, of course. Well, you don't want that class action lawsuit, that is right. Yeah, I've never actually seen a pump, especially so dramatic. That's come out of nowhere. I mean, Bitcoin Cash is up 8.83% already. When I done my video literally a couple of hours ago, I think that stream ended at 9. So between 9 and 12, so in the last 3 hours, these were all in the red. So that is a massive pump. Dashcoin's up 7.5%. I wonder what causes these pumps like that, because how can one cryptocurrency pump 8% and then another one 5%, and they're so different and on different exchanges? And do you know what I mean? Like, I always find it really weird that when something goes up, they all go up. So I told you guys earlier that I set a notification up on my Blockfolio. So my Blockfolio is going nuts now. I don't know if you can see that. I know, oh, it's gone. But Blockfolio's just sent me about 9 notifications because Bitcoin's just gone up. So it's now 12:15 at night here in the UK. So if everyone else is receiving those notifications, there's going to be a lot of people tonight thinking, shit, buy. It's going to be like one of those stock rooms, isn't it? You see on TV programs. Buy. Sell. All we need is momentum. PJ, yes, I have a link in my vids. Okay, thanks. Yeah, PJ set me up a Discord group, but unfortunately, I haven't really used Discord. I couldn't figure out how to work it all out. And PJ set it all up for me and, you know, tried getting chat regularly. I'm really sorry that I haven't given it the time I should have done, PJ. It's just that I literally only just discovered Telegram, and obviously I was trying to reply back to every single comment on YouTube, and I just set up a Twitter, an Instagram, Facebook page. So I literally had about 6 social media things that I was trying to keep on top of everything. Now I've narrowed it down now to Telegram, Twitter. That's pretty much the 2 that I use. Glenn has a Discord group, but he thinks it's shit. How do we know it isn't a trap? That reminds me of the Star Wars meme. It's a trap. I told you, Warren Buffett just pumped BTC. I tried searching that earlier, PJ, and I couldn't find any news about it. So where did you hear that, if you don't mind me asking? I couldn't. To be honest, I only searched quickly on Google, so if it didn't come up in the first couple of links, that was it. I gave up. But maybe our contracts will survive. Right, everyone, calm down. Like, there's a pump in Bitcoin. For the last couple of minutes, it's stagnated. So to me, what do you reckon? Sell, or is you reckon that's going to keep going up? But look at the sell orders. Everyone's getting a bit excited now. It's only gone up $200. I don't think Cashflow are going to be paying out tomorrow based on that. But yeah, it's interesting to see, because obviously if this momentum keeps going, you know, quite easily we could be back into sort of 7.5k. But it's going to be hard. I don't think we're out of the woods. I think we will see another dip. And it will sort of maintain for the rest of the year, maybe, until we see a really big pump. But could this be it? Well, that is the trouble. That is what I said earlier. I actually said it's harder to, it's easier to hold. You know, when people say just hodl, it's easier to hodl than it is to just know when to buy back in or sell. I don't know. Russell said, take some profit. I'm kidding, I'm just spreading FUD. Damn you, PJ. That's the right side of Bart's face. You got to be ready for the cliff. Bigger dip in July. Right, well, you guys are saying, and, you know, I trust you guys, so I'm going to sell... Boom. Now, I had 570 British pounds when I actually traded back in for Bitcoin, so that's now gone up to 598. So I've made £28 today. But obviously, the key here is, will it drop back down now, or is it going to shoot back up? If it goes down, I'll buy back in. If it goes up, I'm fucked. I've lost out. Raw says, you got to be ready for the cliff. When do you reckon that'll be, Raw? When's your estimate of when the cliff will happen? Just so I know to unlock the car door and jump out. Nice to see you, Crypto Tony. I don't think I've seen you in any of the videos recently, so thank you for joining this live stream. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, guys, and also subscribe to my channel if you're new and you want to follow my cryptocurrency journey. So I'm glad, obviously, I've done this video because I witnessed my first pump actually happen before my eyes. Up first to pull more people in. Oh, he says it's going higher. Raw has been right a few times, I must admit. The two people in my head that oh no, I'm not going to say that actually. I'm going to keep that to myself. It's cool a guy in a shed told me. Bigger dip in July. Well, let's see what happens with this. What is happening? Let's do the US dollar version. That's up 6%. That's actually performing better than the British pound. Oh, that does look like a Bart Simpson head, doesn't it? It's like what Richard Hart always comments on them. How long will it go on for? To the moon. JMS, you did a vid on the new 1180 Ti. That's the trouble as well. Like, when I was looking at doing the mining rigs and everyone was sort of commenting to me and saying, you should do this, you should do that. Everyone was saying, no, Glenn, just wait. They're going to bring out new GPUs. They're going to be 3 times faster and all that sort of stuff. And I thought, yeah, I'll do that. But then, one, you got to wait months for that, so you're missing out on mining time. 2, they cost a bomb. And 3, there's normally like a waiting from. I remember we talked about this ages ago, and I know it's probably common sense, but I said ages ago, oh, the companies that are going to do the best, obviously you've got like Coinbase, Binance, they're obviously killing it at the minute, but I said the companies that are going to perform best in this cryptocurrency space is the people making the miners, so Nvidia and Radeon and obviously Bitmain, because they're making the thing that everyone wants to use for this trend, if you like, or buzz. So yeah, they're going to kill it. So what else do you guys want to talk about anyway? Obviously, we'll keep an eye on this this Bitcoin pump as it happens live. But to fill in the space, what do you guys want to talk about? I know you guys. What do you guys think about the World Cup I've been watching loads of games. Germany getting kicked out the other day. But actually, it was a really intense game. I sort of felt sorry for Germany because they had quite a few shots. I thought, oh, damn, they should have got through. But then Korea, they smashed it. And the second goal they scored was like, it was like a goal that you would score on FIFA. Like, if the game glitched and your goalkeeper just ran out, you would just boot it. You would just absolutely boot it into the goal. And it looked just like that. There is more rumours of Facebook. Yes, one of the big rumours going around at the moment. I tried to get away from crypto there, but you guys dragged me back in. Facebook to buy Coinbase. This is what some people are talking about. Now, I don't see the connection. I mean, apart from the fact that Coinbase is fucking profitable at the minute, who wouldn't want to own Coinbase? And obviously, Facebook did decide to unban cryptocurrency ads, but I just can't connect the dots. Why would a social media website want to own a cryptocurrency exchange? Frederick says, yeah, nice to see Germany kicked out. I'm sorry if there's any German viewers here, but fuck you, Germany. No, I'm joking. You're all right. But you were the favourites going into it, so we always want to vote for the underdog, don't we? Belgium? No way. No, I reckon Belgium will get kicked. I reckon they'll struggle against Japan. If not, they'll lose against Brazil. I know that they had their reserve team, but England also had their reserve team, and we were sort of playing for the draw or playing for the loss, which sounds stupid in a major tournament, but obviously it's gave us a better path to the final if we can make it that far. PJ, no, I haven't yet. Just figured out if I want to get those cards. Belgium looks strong. I don't want to troll, but it could happen. What's Russell talking about? Rumours of Facebook. JMS says because they made 1 billion last year. LOL. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Any company's going to want. I want to own Coinbase. Any company's going to want Coinbase. Like probably for the next foreseeable future. While cryptocurrencies are still popular, they're going to kill it, ain't they? They're the name that everyone has on their lips when they first want to buy into Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash. Obviously, they're adding more to it. Can you imagine a Coinbase with 20, 30 different cryptocurrencies on there? Ooh, and you could just quickly trade between them. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Russell says Portugal. Yes, Portugal. Obviously, they've got very good chances, and I'm so glad that unless we meet them in the final, we are not going to bump it. England are not going to bump into Portugal, because I still have nightmares about England playing Portugal. Doesn't bring back very good memories. So I'm glad we're avoiding Portugal. But yeah, Portugal, France, Brazil, they're all on that side of the graph. We've got England are going to play either Sweden, Switzerland, Cumbria. Who else are we playing? Who else is on our side of? I can't remember. But I know there wasn't really any major threats. Spain will be tough. Yeah, Spain have struggled a little bit actually in this tournament, but I think Brazil are still favourites to win it. Zcash, boy! Let's have a look. What's happening with Zcash? It's up 6.5% to $164. PJ, LOL, now he's loving Zcash with the Z9 minis. Yeah, what are you going to do, BBL? Are you going to cash them out? JMS says football or soccer. I'll tell you this now, JMS. No one in, I would say, especially not in the UK, but probably in Europe, calls it soccer. To us, it's football. That's soccer. Just to me, is just an American word. It's just saying the American Jews. I've never ever said, "Oh, does anyone want to go watch the soccer?" Croatia, but spelt with a K. Controversial. Is an underdog for the top four, I think. Good shout, Frederick. Have any of you guys got like sporting bets going on in the World Cup? I don't really bet on sporting stuff. That's not my sort of thing. I suppose it makes it more intense, but if any sport, I should really bet on Formula One, because I'd probably bet on Lewis Hamilton every time, and he's won for the last 5 years, so I would have made a decent killing. Football makes a lot more sense since you use a football to kick the ball. Yeah, I've never understood. I've obviously, the Americans, obviously you had your what you call football. So therefore, someone else comes along and says, "Oh yeah, no, actually this is football." You're going to say, "No, no, no, we call this football," and it's just obviously a culture thing. But yeah, it makes no sense at all. The game that you call football over here, the closest thing we would have to it is rugby, where you actually hold the ball and you sort of tackle each other. But yeah, football, you can only use your feet and your head. You're not allowed to use your arms really at all. So yeah, it just makes sense to call it football. We should get some bets in the Telegram. Do you know what? I actually thought, oh, should I do a video one day where I make bets against you guys in the live chat using cryptocurrency? And we sort of bet against football. But then I thought, oh no, because then all of a sudden I'm going to have loads of strange people saying, yeah, I bet that as well. Send me money, send me money. But yeah, in the Telegram group chat, yeah, could probably do that. It's probably a better shout, actually. What do you call our football over there? American football. That's what I've always known it as. I've always called it American football. Oh, or NFL. You always hear people say, oh, NFL are coming over here, like when you do the odd game here and that. If not, it's just American football. PJ, my two Z9s are pushing 35.5 kilosouls Zcash boy. So what, they're getting about, what's that, 18 each? That's strong. Voscoin was saying the other day that he was overclocking these and getting 15, 16, but you're smashing it. BBL loves it. BBL, please make sure you've got fire detectors in your house. I'd hate to hear a story that your machine's burnt out and you set fire to your house. BBL, nice. Got some good overclocking in. Yeah. It's got to make the most of it, boy. Mind those coins. I couldn't actually do this on my laptop, actually zooming in and out of GDAX. I don't know if that's changed because it's Coinbase Pro or because I'm just on this computer. On my laptop, I could never do this. I could never change, zoom in or out or do anything. So that's quite nice. Nice touch. BBL says maxed. Raw says rugby, like American football, but without the mummy boys padding and helmets. I was watching this this person talking about people using drugs for enhancing their performance in the gym and obviously toning up and shredding and stuff like that. And he actually said, well, most people are on it that are in sort of the fitness industry. And he was like, have you seen rugby players recently? He was like, steak hasn't changed that much over the last few years. And they seem to be getting bigger and bigger. So he said that, you know, that's a prime example of people using drugs. I'm not saying all rugby players use drugs, but they do look like absolute fucking tanks. I'm jealous. I've got 2 months at BBL. What, have you ordered some as well, PJ, your Z9s? Good boy. I think I've said this loads of times. I think you guys know my opinion on. I think I'm done with ASIC miners. I know I didn't even get one in the first place, but even if you get a ASIC miner that is profitable today, the trouble is, because they only do that one task, every single person in the world that's interested in mining is looking and thinking the same thing. So obviously BBL, you've got yours, you got it at an early stage, bam, you're going to profit from it now, and hopefully you'll recoup the cost back of buying that machine in the first place. But once everyone else gets all their machines and they all plug it in and the difficulty rises, I don't know if some algorithms are like the same as Bitcoin where it always has to go up. Maybe there's some out there where the difficulty doesn't rise, but I would like to have the flexibility. I think if I was to spend money today, I would buy GPUs and set up a GPU rig, because I can come out here and say, do you know what? I don't want to mine fucking Pigeon Coin today. I want to mine da 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 da. And I don't know. That's my thoughts. What do you guys think? BBL says, yeah, dude, these things are super stable. Just watch the temps. If you have cool temps, you can max clock these things out with no errors. JMS says, BBL Adventure, how much ZEC a day? Russell said, if that is true about rugby players taking drugs, then all the All Blacks must be on LSD. Raw says, BBL, could they be water cooled? They have. I've seen videos of people water cooling the Antminer S9s, and obviously they're what, twice, 3 times the size, and they generate so much more heat. So I would imagine they can be water cooled, the Z9s. So what do you guys think about this pump then? What's happening here? So if this is a Bart Simpson head, like I've seen many times before, somewhere on this right hand side there's going to be a massive drop off. And obviously that'll be the time to sort of buy back in again, I suppose. Or actually leave it, see if it drops further. But if that goes up a lot now, then I'll be gutted. Gutted? JMS, minor oil. Why would you need to water cool a Z9? Yeah, they're quite quiet. From the videos that BBL sent me, they seem quite quiet, and which I assume that means that the fans are not as powerful because the heat isn't as bad as some of the other ones. Noel G says, "Wow's buying now." Yeah, we've seen a pump in Bitcoin price. Noel, we literally witnessed it live here about 11:30. It's now 12:30. See this big pump. I don't know if you're referring to that, what happened, or do you know something else is going to happen? God damn you, wows. So that's just changing the time frame that you can see over in it. Jeez. BBL says, BBL says JMS vlogs 0.31 a day. Wow's buying now. Again, no, I think you're. I know I've seen you in the videos before actually, but I haven't seen you comment for a little while. So thanks for joining. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. 650 watts. Those Z9 minis are little beasts, aren't they? It'd be interesting to see if they release like a Z9, like a big daddy one, that was twice as powerful or something like that. I don't know, but Bitmain is fucking... Everyone moans about Bitmain. But then everyone runs out as soon as they release a machine that's profitable. People fucking go out and buy them, don't they? So it's like, what's better are the lesser evils, either not taking apart at all and missing out on all those gains, or actually helping with the problem, I suppose. JMS says, crazy. I say you're crazy. There's a 50k one too. What, from Bitmain? That's a miner's life. Bitmain's website's a bit buggy, isn't it? It sort of crashes out, it takes ages to load up. Sometimes it doesn't take you to the right page when you click links. I need to sort out. BBL live stream is frozen for me. Oh, let's have a look. Is my internet kind of? It says I've got good connection. InnoSilicon A9Z Master. I've never heard of that. JMS, I don't know if you commented above, but I didn't see it. What's the best way to talk to you outside of these live chat? Is it through your Telegram? And hopefully we can arrange to do a live video with us both in it. I mean, I'm free anytime, mate. You tell me when is a good time for you, and I'm there. You know, you're in America, so I think you're far. I think you're in base New York sort of side, aren't you? So you're probably about 5-6 hour time difference. So for you, I would assume now it's about 6-7 p.m. at night. Can you buy one or do one? They still accept 100 or more per order. I don't know if my internet's crashing because Bitmain's taken ages to load up, or if it's just Bitmain website. Let's try reloading it. I don't have a telly. I've got Discord or through Twitter DM. Okay, mate. I'll try and oh, Bitmain's fucking shit. Shit, boy. While I'm waiting for that to load up, then let's keep an eye on this price. I know what's going to happen now. I'm going to go to sleep, and something's going to happen while I'm asleep. God damn it. Crypto. Let's just see how much. Sorry, I went really quiet there. It's not very good content, Glenn. 0.1263. I think that was less than what I had earlier. So, damn. But we'll keep monitoring that and see if it drops down. I have no idea what Glenn is talking about. My stream paused and I have no video, just chat. Sorry about that, BBL. I haven't missed much, to be honest. I've been pretty quiet. I think your check Facebook stock. Hang on, let's just send a message to BBL. BBL, your Z9s are burning the house down. Get to the job. Crypto, never sleep. That is true. I do feel like that. let's check Facebook stock price. Oh, just as the fucking website load up. Yeah, it's had a bit of a rise. I mean, is that huge? I'm used to looking at graphs for crypto. Sorry, man, got to go. Talk soon. No, that's fine, mate. I've not really said much the last 15 minutes. So thanks for joining us, JMS. I will message you on Twitter, but you let me know when you're free, man, and we'll do some sort of live video between the two of us, and obviously all of my viewers can join in with your viewers, and we can discuss mining and cloud mining and stuff like that. So thanks for joining, mate. I really appreciate it. BBL says, ha ha ha, I'm out of bandwidth. Alexander said, crypto never sleep. I can't get no sleep. Let's check out this Bitmain site. So we want the ant miners. Let's have a look. Antminer Z9 Mini for Equihash miners. It's got a picture of the power supply unit for some reason. Ethash miners, you got the E3 at $1,800. Antminer A3 $418. X11 Dash miners, Script, and SHA-256. They've actually removed a lot of these. When I've done the video the other day, there was like at least another 3 or 4 on there. But now there seems to only be the 13.5 terahash. The other day they were all 14. So I assume them ones have sold out. And then you've got these smaller ones. Now, when I looked on there the other day, I was actually trying to weigh up. Is it better to buy like a load of these, the V9s, because you get 4 terahash? So for the equivalent amount of money, so let's round that up, let's say $150, for it to say be worth the same as say a $700 one. Let's have a look. So 700 divided by 150. It's 4.6. You'd buy 4.5 of those, but obviously you can't buy a half, so let's just say 5. So 5 times 4, for the equivalent amount of money, you'd actually have technically 20 terahashes of power, as opposed to buying one Antminer S9, and you'd be spending pretty much the same money, unless you have to buy all the power supply with the V9s separately. Then obviously you're going to spend a lot more. Oh shit, I probably shouldn't load up this page. But yeah, I was looking at that the other day actually and weighing it up. But when I clicked on it, it said on there, minimum order. I think the minimum you can buy is either 5 or 10 of the V9s. So I was looking into that. But obviously, as we all know, Bitcoin price has dramatically dropped. Difficulty's gone up. So I thought there's no point. But I thought, if I just buy one, like little one, 4 terahashes, yeah, I'll keep that ticking over. But no, it's not meant to be. You have to buy 5 minimum at a time. So price has stagnated, so oh, there's a drop. Let's have a look at the 1 minute chart. I hate when it goes like this. I don't really understand what's going on there. Let's look at the 1 hour, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Oh. Is this the Bart Simpson face dropping back down? Nope, it's retracting. Alright, I'm back. I can see and hear you now. Yee! Good old boy. Russell says, noob, no, oh no. Is it gonna keep dropping, dropping, dropping? Let's have a little look. Well, that's dropped back down. So it was at $600 and $300, wasn't it? That $6,300. Now it's dropped down to 6,200. You might as well say. That one's actually dropping more than the cash price. Yes, kick it. I don't know what to do. I actually really want to go to bed and go to sleep now. It's 10 to 1. I've got to be up at 7:30. But then I don't want to miss this. Damn it. So hard. 8 people watching. How long have we been going for now? Hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, that's a decent length. I'll say, guys, I done the video earlier and I looked at it after it had uploaded and I thought, 45-minute live stream? I felt dirty. Like, I was like, oh, there should be a 1 in front of that. An hour, a live stream with Glen for less than an hour. People are not getting their money's worth. Jeez. So that's why I thought I'd do another video. Actually, I just wanted to come out and talk to you guys, to be fair. If you're going to trade, Glen, you have to put in time. Yeah, I agree with that, Russell. I'm completely new to this. I'm just learning as I go along. I'm self-taught, as Moana says, from Moana. So, you know, I'm just taking it easy. I'm not under any particular stress to get in at certain points, but you know, I just like to increase the amount of Bitcoin I've got. If Hashflare does end tomorrow, obviously I will have this extra Bitcoin. I hope they'll let me withdraw it. So if you guys weren't in the video earlier, PJ, we were talking about Hashflare, and based on my history search, it seems the last time that I was actually profitable by even a slight margin was, what did we say, the 10th of June. Obviously, we're on the 30th of June today, so that was 20 days ago. So I believe we've only got 1 more day. If Bitcoin isn't profitable by tomorrow, then I assume all our contracts come to an end, which is a shame because, you know, I've still got 6-7 months left with a lot of my contracts with Hashflare. Obviously, they're all going to come to an end, which is just shit. And yeah, it's painful. It is painful. So, but I share all of your pain because I'm in the same boat. It's nice to see JMS commenting in the chat. 1 team, 1 flight. Yeah, he's a really cool guy, actually, I must admit. I was watching his videos. He was one of the first people I watched about, you know, mining with an S9. And I just never thought that he would ever respond to me because I saw he had like 20,000 followers. And I thought, gee, you know, and obviously he didn't do live videos either. But the fact that he was responding, he was coming into my videos, I just thought, oh, this guy's a really nice guy. He obviously is really interested and in the space of crypto. And, you know, and he's chatted to me. So, yeah, got nothing for love for Jeremy. Seems like a really solid sound guy. So I will jump off. See you guys later. Thanks, Frederick. Cheers for doing all the good work as an admin in the Telegram group chat as well. I don't think I could have run it without your help, to be honest. So keep up the good work, and I really do appreciate it. BBL says, see you, Fred. And to be honest, I think I'm going to end it there, actually, because I'm going to go to bed. I need a wee. Oh, it's starting to drop down now. And I need to get some sleep because I'm probably going to be up in 6 hours' time. We're taking the kids out tomorrow for... we've got to row a boat. So yeah, that's not going to be fun, but obviously that's what the wife wants, and the wife gets what she gets. Let's see what the BBC weather did. let's check out what the weather's going to be like. This is what my channel has resorted to, checking the weather. Tomorrow, ooh! Glen's going to be red tomorrow. Look at that, Saturday. Boom. Oh no, that's Sunday. Sunday's going to be even hotter. Monday, boom. Tuesday, boom. Wednesday, yeah, so that's not too bad. Thursday, Friday. Chances of rain, 8%. Look, not even 1% chance of rain. Jeez. Looks like we're in for a good few days, boys. If you're from the UK, of course. If you're this way geographically. I think America have got a heat wave at the moment. If I remember, the news was saying. Let's have a look. What is going on? So, looking at the US one because that seems to have the most fluctuation. Yeah, that's dropping down, isn't it? Which is good. So obviously I'm cashed out. So it's going the right way. I'm happy with that. BBL says, yeah, I'm living in hell. Why? How hot is it where you are? Because that's quite an extreme statement. I just really want to own one whole Bitcoin, guys. Like that was my goal. That was my 2018 goal, and I just really, really want to own one whole Bitcoin, and then I'll just store it, and then I'll put it aside somewhere. And I was thinking about it today. If the price does go down to 5k, you know, I've already got obviously half a k, and I'm sure if I scraped all my bits together, I could probably afford 1k. So then you're like at 25% or 20% of a Bitcoin. And you know, I was thinking, oh, you know, if I put in £100, £100 here, £100 there, you know, over the next coming weeks, you know, I potentially could get to half a Bitcoin quite easily. And if it does go up to 50k, like that guy's video that I shared in the Telegram group chat earlier, yeah, he was super confident. He was like, yeah, it's going to. I'm going to kneel down because my feet are killing me. Yeah, he was super confident about Bitcoin going to 50k. And if that is the case, you know, if you've got half a Bitcoin, you've got 25 grand, you know, potentially. Obviously, this is not financial advice. To me, that's like you're talking about a deposit for a house then. So, I don't know. I just think, I should be taking advantage of these low prices now. You know, there's a lot of discussion. People saying, no, it won't go to 5k. People saying, yeah, it will go to 5k. But I think we can all agree that it's cheaper than it costs to make it. So that's a good sign. You're getting it at a good price there. The demand seems to be there. Yeah, there's always good news. I was reading today as well that Lightning Network can handle like 300 to 500 transactions per second on each you know, what each transmission, like stream or whatever, and it was saying like, oh, there's like 7,500 of these connections, so potentially if you add them all up together, Lightning Network can handle like 3.9 million transactions per second already in its infancy as well. So it's obviously only going to get faster and faster, which is quite an achievement when you think about it in those respects. When we see these, you know, coins coming out, and really the only thing that they're advertising is, oh, we have a really fast transaction per second. You're like, well, actually, Bitcoin does that. You know, the one coin that probably isn't a scam overall. Yeah, that one. That does it. Never go all in on crypto. Alex says dollar cost averaging. Yeah, I know the crypto twins done a video about that, dollar cost averaging. I I've got such a small amount of money. I don't even know. I don't even know how I would do that. Like, obviously, you're talking about buying at different intervals so that my average cost is lower. But I don't know. I don't know. I haven't got a lot. I mean, you've seen here, I've got like £500, and if I lost that, honestly, it's or 600. You might as well say now. I'm not going to lose any sleep if I lost that. It won't bother me at all. Well, it would, still £600, but you know, I'm not going to. When you say don't go all in, I'm not. I would have to remortgage my house to go all in and do all that, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to stand up for this last bit. So thanks for joining my video. Thanks for joining in the group chat. I hope you guys obviously appreciate me doing these videos. I'm going to be really tired all day tomorrow now. I don't think on that. Thanks for everyone joining. If you're new, if you're watching this video and you're thinking, what's this Glen guy all about? Please click the subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, or you can actually jump in the Telegram group chat, all with the name BitGlen. And obviously, I'll keep you posted with whatever I'm investing. And I like to share stuff, whether it's good, bad, ugly, whatever. You know, like you know, when something happens like this, and I think, yes, I got it right today. I share it, but I also share it if I get it wrong. So at least you know that whatever I'm telling you is, as far as my to my best of knowledge, is the absolute truth. You know, hopefully, obviously, I get that sort of feedback from you guys as well. So then we have this community of people that we can all trust and talk to and discuss things and get tips and advice from. So that's what I would like to do. So if you want to be a part of that, join the group chat above my head. Like this video, click the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys over the weekend from BitGlen. Say goodbye, team BitGlen. Thanks for joining. It's nice to see all of you in there. We had a good chat today about different topics. So, and obviously I'll report to you guys what happens with Hashflare tomorrow, and we'll see if we get an email or some sort of notification to say that our contracts have ended with Hashflare. I hope we don't, but I've got a feeling that's coming up over the weekend at some point. So maybe Monday we'll hear something from them, maybe. But anyway, see you later, guys. Thanks for joining. Bye.